Hey Remnant, Watson here with this month's report, and today I want to give you the top three, Remnant top three for this month. Are you ready? All right, let's jump right in. First, we just had an incredible Remnant retreat. We launched the year in 2023 with a retreat, and this was our event in the month of February. And man, so many of you guys came out. If you were able to be a part of it, I know that this is something that you're going to remember for the rest of your life. It was a phenomenal trip. I mean, men were baptized in the Holy Spirit. Men received their callings. They received revelations. I heard of guys having dreams. I heard some guys just reflecting and really feeling like they got a word from God. And just overall, it was such a powerful time for guys to go away and to start the year off. But we have our next event coming up very quickly. March 7th is Remnant Night. First Remnant Night of the year. So excited for it. March 7th at 7 o'clock. We've got a guest speaker coming in. Pastor Marco DeBarros is going to be here from New Life South Coast. He's going to be here and he's going to be speaking to the men at Remnant. And so there's a lot planned for the night. We're going to worship. We're going to pray. We're going to hear the word. We're going to hang out together. And there's always great times for that. We'll be relaunching Tribes, which I'm very excited for. Tribes in 2023 are going to be awesome. So make sure you mark it in your calendar. March 7th at 7 p.m. First Tuesday in March, baby. We're launching big at Remnant Night. And here's what I'd say. Bring someone with you. Bring a friend, bring a buddy. One of my favorite things to see at Remnant is when a father would bring their teenage son or a son inviting, their father, or I see cousins come or friends. I think it's a very powerful thing. And I know that it's going to be an impacting night for men. And so if you're a guy, if you're a teenager, if you're a father, if you're a grandfather, come on out. Remnant Night is happening March 7th. Make it down here. It's going to be an awesome time. One New England Way, Smithfield, Rhode Island. Remnant Night is coming, baby. Number two, are you ready? Let's talk about the Remnant app. We just updated it and we're going to keep working on it. We're going to keep tweaking it, like we always do. But this recent update, I have to say, is a pretty awesome one. You now officially have the ability on the Remnant app to upload your own photos. Isn't that so cool? So when you go on the app, you hit the plus button on the top right here. Once you hit the button, upload image. You can put an image up there. So if you have a good image you want to update, maybe it's a photo you saw, maybe it's a graphic, it could be a quote graphic, it could be a meme, whatever you want. I love seeing the content that you guys are sharing. You can officially put images up on the app. Now you can go ahead and give that a shot, upload some images, and the app is looking beautiful and it's awesome. And I thought I'd share some of our top posts for this month, shall we? Let's look at some top posts. Here's the first one. This was a really good one. It was a quote graphic from the retreat. This was a good one. Sin is desire meeting opportunity. And be on the lookout. This episode will be on the podcast very, very soon. So just be on the lookout for that. Make sure you're on the podcast. It's another top post of the month. We got this. Failure is simply the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently. Henry Ford, man, what an absolute genius. You guys really like this one. And then, here's a really great one. This one is actually a retreat testimony. And I can't read it all to you right now, but go ahead and pause this video and read it. You can pause right now. All right, are you back from reading it? Well, it's an amazing story that he shared about his experience of the retreat, new to Remnant, new to the retreat, new to everything, and God absolutely spoke to this man and changed his life. So that another top post for you guys right there. So make sure you check out the app. If you haven't downloaded it yet, download it. If you haven't rated and reviewed it yet, please do so. It's an awesome thing to help us get it out there to more men, but the app is awesome. It's being updated, and it's really our place for content. We can share some stuff and interact together on there. And so make sure you get it. Go to remnantman.com/app. Number three, the podcast. Let's talk about the Remnant podcast. We officially have 8 episodes on there. 8. It's amazing. It's growing and it's so helpful for guys. I hear stories of people listening to it, how much they like it, how impacting it is. The episode we just did is a pretty awesome one. I sit down with some leaders, some of the guys at Remnant, and we just talk about some things, how to overcome obstacles. We talk about, some of the most difficult things you've ever gone through in your life. We talk about fatherhood, and it's a very helpful episode and honestly pretty candid. Some of the guys share some real stories on there that are pretty powerful. So I think it'll be relatable to you. I think it will really help you. Check out the latest episode. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the podcast on Spotify, on Apple, wherever you get podcasts, it's on there. And I think you'll like it. There's 8 episodes. You haven't listened to them all. Go ahead and go back, leave a rating and a review. Let us know what you think about the podcast. We're working on it. We're updating it. Again, the goal is to help you. We want to help and to resource men become better leaders, better followers of Jesus Christ, better husbands, better fathers. We want to help you grow. And so that's the goal of this whole podcast. So make sure you check it out, remnantman.com/podcast. Sound good? Hey, To see everything we talked about in this report and more, go to remnantman.com. You'll stay in the loop with everything happening at Remnant. We'll see you on March 7th at Remnant Night. God bless the Remnant.